Hello friends, how are you all? I hope you are doing good. Today we have come with a very important video, that is the 16th Finance Commission. We'll be discussing all the aspects. We'll be discussing what is the background of the Finance Commission, what are the constitutional provisions supporting formation of Finance Commission, how Finance Commission is constituted, what is the need for a Finance Commission, composition of Finance Commission of India, functions of Finance Commission, what are the powers of our Finance Commission, and the most important thing, what are the major terms of reference for the 16th Finance Commission of India. So let's get started. First, we see the context. The Government of India, in adherence to the Article 281 of the Constitution, has established the 16th Finance Commission, appointing Dr. Arvind Panagariya, former Vice Chairman of NITI Aayog, and Professor at the Columbia University, as its Chairman. So this is the context because of which we are going to discuss this topic, and we'll be discussing all the aspects so that you can have a complete knowledge of the subject. So first we see what is the background. What is Finance Commission of India? The Finance Commission of India is the constitutional body that is established to allocate and distribute tax revenues among the central and the state governments following contemporary requirements. So our constitutional makers, they had ensured that the finance is allocated in a just and logical way between the center and the states, because without finance no government can function. And if one single body rules this allocation of powers, then the first one will be dominating the other one. So if the center is having all the power and the state government is not getting money, or they're not getting the shares, it can destabilize the federal structure of our country. So they ensured in the constitution itself that this Finance Commission is constituted so that they can deliberate and they can decide how the money will be distributed between central and the states, as well as among the states. So this was the brief background of the Finance Commission. Now, constitutional section supporting the Finance Commission of India. So there are mainly two sections, Article 280 of the Constitution as well as Article 281 of the Constitution supporting the Finance Commission setup. So Article 280 says that the President, after 2 years of commencement of the Indian Constitution and thereafter every 5 years, has to constitute a Finance Commission of India. So there will be no gapping, and they have to be constituted every 5 years. It shall be the duty of the Commission to make recommendations to the President in relation to the first, distribution between the Union and the states of the net proceeds of taxes which are to be made or may be divided between them, and the allocation between the states of the respective shares of such proceeds. So basically the Commission decides whatever net tax proceeds are available, the distribution between the Union and the states and among the states. The principle which should govern the grantee needs of the revenues of the states out of the Consolidated Fund of India. So whatever grant is given to the states out of Consolidated Fund of India, that will also be divided by Finance Commission. Any other matter referred to the Commission by the President in the interest of the sound finance. So these two will be the basic functions, and they cannot be taken away from the Finance Commission, and then the government can add any other work, any other matter to the Commission. But these two main tasks will be there with them forever. The Commission shall determine their procedure and shall have powers in the performance of their function as Parliament may by law confer on them. So they will also have been given sufficient powers to work on and do their procedures. There is one important thing, that the President can also constitute Finance Commission before the expiry of 5 years as he considers necessary. So it can be done before 5 years, but the 5 years is the limit. So they have to be constituted before 5 years. What Article 281 of the Constitution says, it is related to the recommendation of the Finance Commission. So the President has to lay the recommendations made by the Finance Commission and its explanatory memorandum before each House of Parliament. So the President cannot sit on the recommendations of the Finance Commission. That also has been ensured by the Constitution, because now President has to put the recommendations into before the both Houses of Parliament, and then the Parliament can discuss on the recommendations. So this has been done to ensure that the recommendations have to come before the Parliament, and it is not kept by the executive themselves. Now, who constitutes the Finance Commission of India? The Finance Commission of India is constituted by the President every 5 years or as required in the midterm. So, why there is a need for Finance Commission? The Indian federal system allows for the division of powers and responsibilities between the centre and the states. Correspondingly, the taxation powers are also broadly divided between the centre and the states. State legislatures may devolve some of their taxation powers to the local bodies. So, as the powers have been divided between the centre and the states, this commission ensures that the resources, that is the finance, is also divided between them. Now, what is the composition of Finance Commission of India? The Finance Commission of India is comprises of the chairman and the members. There is one chairman who heads the commission, and his work is to preside over the activities. He should have had public affairs experience. Now, there are four members in the first commission. The Parliament determines legally the qualifications of the members of the commission and their selection methods. So, what is the qualification required? The 4 members should be or have been qualified as High Court judges, or be knowledgeable in finance, or experienced in financial matters, and are in administration, or possesses knowledge in economics. All the appointments are made by the President. There are some grounds of disqualification for the members also. If they are found to be of unsound mind, involved in a vile act, or if there is a conflict of interest, they can be disqualified from the membership. Now, see what are the functions of the Finance Commission of India. The Finance Commission of India makes recommendations to the President of India on the following issues: the net tax proceeds distribution to be divided between the centre and the states, and the allocation of the same between the states; the principles governing the grant in aids to the state by the centre out of the Consolidated Fund of India; the steps required to extend the Consolidated Fund of a state to boost the resources of the Panchayats and the municipalities of the state on the basis of the recommendations made by the State Finance Commission. So there are separate State Finance Commission for the states also, and they make recommendations to the Finance Commission of India so that they can look into them and then decide upon the applicability. Any other matter referred to it by the President in the interest of the sound finance. The Commission decides the basis for sharing the divisible tax by the centre and the states, and the principles that govern the grant in aids to the states every 5 years. So, the Commission has to divide a principle. They cannot just say that, okay, this state is getting this much of money, so they cannot decide it arbitrarily. They have to formulate a formula, a principle that will be used to arrive on the resources every state will be getting. Any matter in the interest of sound finance may be referred to the Commission by the President. So, these are the functions. The Commission's recommendations, along with the explanatory memorandum, will be placed before the Parliament. Now, which is the powers of the Commission? The Finance Commission is having a powers of a civil court. The Finance Commission possesses substantial powers that aid in maintaining the balance in their functions. They can summon any individual from any corner of India and enforcing their attendance, requiring the production of any document, receiving evidence on affidavits. These sweeping powers enable the Commission to make cogent decisions pertaining to the fiscal policy and revenue distribution. So, the Commission has been given sufficient powers to work. Now, what are the major terms and references for the 16th Finance Commission? So, apart from the usual ones like distribution of tax proceeds between the state, union government and the states, and allocation of shares among the states, principle for granting aid like determining the amount to be provided to the states as granted aid specifically under Article 275 of the Constitution from the Consolidated Fund of India, enforcing state funds for local bodies, like identifying measures to enhance the consolidated fund of a state. This is aimed at supplementing the resources available to panchayats and municipalities within the state based on the recommendations made by the state's own finance commission. The extra work given to the 16th Finance Commission is regarding evaluation of disaster management financing. The Commission may review the current financial structures related to disaster management act initiatives. This involves examining the funds created under the Disaster Management Act 2005 and presenting suitable recommendations for improving or alterations, if any. So, apart from the other normal functions of the Finance Commission, the 16th Finance Commission has been allocated a new one, and this is regarding the disaster management financing. So this is also an important point. Now, the recommendations of the 15th Finance Commission are valid up to 2026 from 2025. So now that was all we were having, friends. I hope this video will be helpful to you. If you have any queries regarding the points discussed in the video, you can drop comment in the comment section below. If you like the video, please like. If you found our content useful, please subscribe to our channel. I will be bringing more informative videos to you. By the time I will take you leave. Bye bye.